Hi folks, the Filipino P here. And today it's time to deal with a very controversial topic that's often misunderstood in my country. I'm talking about birth control, or more specifically, the lack of birth control. A surprising number of Filipinos don't know much about it. And if they do, they sure aren't using it. Now, getting people to discuss their views on the subject and to talk about their sex lives is extremely difficult in my culture. But I'm gonna see if I can get some local people to tell me what's going on in their heads when it comes to the subject of making babies. In case you think this is a trivial subject, check this out. Every day, 4,570 babies are born here. That's 190 per hour, often to mothers who can barely feed themselves and who sometimes don't even understand what got them pregnant in the first place. There are already too many people here with too few jobs or opportunities. And even though our population growth is slowing, it's still 15 times higher than our neighboring country of Thailand. It's projected that by 2050, our population will reach 148 million people, off from our current population of 118 million. With automation and AI on the horizon, adding a lot more people will only perpetuate the poverty. So what's up with all the babies and single mothers? Why do we keep having them despite everything we know about where we're headed? We know how to prevent it. We have the tools. So why aren't we using them? Now, I know a lot of my viewers are gonna disagree with me and they'll preach things like abstinence. But I'm not just talking about unmarried women. The same problem exists for married couples who aren't using birth control either. In fact, only 40% of Filipinos use contraception of any kind. The government says that just 13.7% of women use birth control pills. That's only about 1 in 8 women. And almost half of Filipinos said that the reluctance to use oral contraceptives was because they were told it would ruin their reproductive systems. As for the men, only about 4% of Filipinos use condoms. Just 4%. So we have some real problems here, folks. Now let's hit the street and see what people have to say about it. So Mika, do you know anything about birth control?
Yes, I heard that in the internet or people in the surroundings.
Okay. Do you know pills, IUD, condoms, vasectomy? Oh, okay, you don't know about it.
Oh.
Okay, so you never used pills?
Yes, I never.
Oh, okay. Are you married? Do you have a husband?
Yes, I am married.
You're married. Okay.
Yeah.
How about children?
Yes, I have children, 2 children.
You have 2 children already?
Yes.
Okay. So are you planning to have more babies?
No.
No? Why not?
Because it's difficult to raise children. So expensive.
Oh yeah, the needs are very expensive nowadays. Okay. So if you no longer want to have more children, how do you make sure that you don't get pregnant?
Withdrawal.
Withdraw. You withdraw? Yes. You withdraw money? No, withdraw. Your husband withdraws?
Yes.
Okay. What about condoms? Why not use condoms instead?
We didn't like use condoms because we will not feel good during our sex, and I didn't feel tickle.
You don't feel tickle. Wait, there's no tickle. Does it really tickle? So, you never use any contraception. Why? Are you afraid to use pills?
Yes, we're afraid because some people are saying that there is symptoms. When we use contraceptive, there is bad symptoms in our body.
Bad symptoms like what? Do they get sick?
Yeah, get cancer.
Cancer, okay.
Yeah.
So where did you hear about that? Is it your, one of your friends?
Yes.
One of your friends. Is she all right? Is she still alive?
Oh yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, because I thought she had cancer because of the contraceptive pills. Okay, but you heard her saying that
Yeah.
that you might get cancer from taking in pills.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say we become friends and I tell you, hey, it's safe for you to take contraception. Would you believe me now that we're friends?
I think no.
Still no? Even though we're friends? Now I'm jealous. Your other friends, you listen to her, but not to me.
As a Catholic, we are not allowed to use that contraceptives.
Ah, okay. We're not allowed to use contraception.
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because they said that when you use contraceptives, it likes you abort your
Your baby? Your
abortion.
Ah, okay. So when you use contraception, you're like aborting your baby.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. And then do you think that's why the church is so against?
Yeah, contraception.
And you're a religious woman.
Yes, we are Catholic.
You want to follow what the church is saying?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So do you have friends that use contraception, like pills, IUD?
I've never heard one. Wala.
No?
I don't know.
None that you know of?
No, yeah. None that
Okay, so what about in general, Filipino families, are they open about discussing the talk with their children?
Those families that are traditional,
No?
nah.
It's a taboo
Yeah.
topic? So Miguel, what do you feel about birth control?
Well, birth control, for me, it's good because we can prevent poverty if we get a lot of children. 1 to 2 children is enough, so that we can provide a good educational plan. We can provide what their needs.
Okay. Growing up, is it like a normal subject talking about sex stuff with your parents?
To be honest, it's not normal with my family to talk about sex stuff.
Yeah, why not?
Because most of them are in our religious way of living. As what of my understanding, Catholic Church here in the Philippines is against regarding with the contraceptives because they teach us that it is a sin against nature.
It's a sin against nature if we won't let ourselves just naturally conceive, if we do the deed.
Yeah, we have a lot of teens got pregnant at a young age.
Do you think that's one of the reasons why we have a lot of single mothers here, because of them not knowing about birth control?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And they're getting into premarital sex, even if they got a first-time boyfriend, something like that.
Are you currently on birth control pills?
No.
No? Are you trying to make more babies?
No, that's enough.
Okay, so what do you guys use? You and your husband, what do you do?
Well,
Abstinence?
to be honest, we are no longer,
Doing it?
active, and not really doing it, but we are not really more active than before.
So how often
Because-
do you do the hula dance?
He worked at day and then I worked at night, so we barely see each other. Like we see each other weekends, like that.
Weekends? So how many times a month is the babe time?
Twice, 3 times a month, like that.
3 times a month! Aren't you afraid that your husband might look for some action going somewhere else?
No, I'm so sure that he will not. Yeah, we're busy working and we got kids. We got 2 kids, so most of our time, we spend it on our kids.
Okay, not anymore each other without romantic getaways?
There are times, but not same as before.
Same as before, right? What are you guys, like 70-year-olds now? So how many times before?
All the time. When we were together.
Okay, all the time. And now we've got kids, so
Yeah,
only
so
3
we have-
times a month.
We have to prioritize our kids.
How true is this? Because I heard that most Filipinas don't want their partners to wear condoms. Is it true?
Yeah, it's true.
Why do you think that is?
Let's put it in this way. If you're going to eat a banana with a peel, would you like it?
I don't want to eat the skin on. Okay, with regards to sex education, do we have that here in the Philippines?
Yeah, I believe we have that here, but I never experienced sex education before.
No, it was. Why? Why
Well,
don't
I
they?
think we have in high school, but not the one that they have in this generation.
Right.
We
right.
have previously we got that some organs only showing up.
organs. Ah, okay.
Yeah,
We have
the parts.
Yeah, we have the
They're like
parts,
that.
but it's it was
Blurred.
covered.
Mhm.
We're not allowed to.
Or
to see
it's
it.
in the chart, like it looks like cartoons, like that.
Okay. Well, you've got children. Do you have a daughter?
No, I got 2 sons.
Two sons. Okay. Would you do the talk with them when they come of age?
No, I will not. Not literally how to,
And how to,
how to do it.
How to do it. Yeah, because that's gonna be awkward. Okay, son, this is how you do it now. But the general gist of safety when you do the deed.
Yeah, like that.
All right, so Langga, do you know any birth control methods?
Yeah,
Have you heard about it? Okay, where did you hear about it?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get your information mainly sa Facebook. Okay, so do your parents talk about it with you, like the dangers of unprotected?
No,
Intercourse?
my parents are very strict, so
Oh, okay, so they don't talk about it. Do you have friends that use contraception? Like,
yeah, I know some of my friends use this to protect their
to protect themselves. Okay, so how many of them?
to avoid pregnancy.
Okay, to avoid unplanned pregnancy. So do you think Filipino men use contraception when they do the intercourse or coitus?
I don't think so because not all men use that way, and some men they don't use protection.
They don't use protection?
Yeah,
Why do you think that is? They just want to have lots of babies running around?
yeah, but some boys they are irresponsible.
Okay, they're very irresponsible. Yeah. So Miga, what do you know about birth control methods?
So far, I don't know what's birth control.
Okay, you have no idea about
Yes,
birth. Okay.
yes.
What about in school? Do they teach us about how we multiply, how to control the population, about pills, IUDs, condoms, that kind of stuff?
I forgot
You forgot about it? Some of it?
some of it.
Okay. Do your friends use contraception?
We're not often about it.
We're not. No? Really? You guys don't
Yes.
talk about that kind of
Yes.
stuff? No? Di ko motoo, char.
It's true. We really don't talk about it.
Why? Is it a taboo thing?
We feel like it's uncomfortable for us because we don't even talk about our something.
About crushes and then love affairs. You guys talk?
We talk about crushes, but we don't talk about love affairs.
Okay, good. Okay, gotcha. So, how true is it that most Filipinas believe that contraceptive pills ruin your reproductive system?
I think it's true.
It's true?
Yes, for
Okay.
me it's true.
Where did you hear about that?
From the surroundings,
From the surroundings?
and some of it is women like me.
Okay. So, do they have ruined,
Their body, posture, like
it ruins their
Body posture,
body posture. Okay. Do your parents talk about the sex talk with you?
no.
No.
Seriously, no. We're not open about it.
Okay.
That's why I'm also awkward opening it to my friend because we're not open it to our family. Like,
Okay.
That topic.
That
kind
topic?
Of topic.
Okay.
That kind of topic.
With your generation though, where do you get where do you get your information mostly? Is it the internet, Facebook?
Facebook.
Facebook? Okay,
Yes,
so you
Facebook.
can, does Facebook teach you about birth control and reproductive
Sometimes
health?
if I scroll in Facebook, I got some information, but not mostly.
So, how true is it that most Filipinas don't want their boyfriends, their husbands to wear a condom while doing the hula dance? Do they really want it? I mean, in your opinion, it's like, no, don't wear anything or something? Because sometimes they claim it's not as fun. Do you think it's
See?
true? Yeah?
I don't know.
Do you think we need more babies in the Philippines?
No.
No. Why not?
We need to control our.
Ourselves?
Yes, we need to. They need to control themselves.
Including you?
Yes, of course.
Are you controlling yourself right now?
Controlling ourselves. Myself. That's why I'm not having interrelationship.
Oh, abstinence. Okay. So do you date to marry or?
Yes, I date to marry.
Oh, okay. So you're reserving
Yes,
this
reserving myself for
this
you.
for you. Who are you? Like maybe there you
For
are.
you.
All right. So Miguel, what do you know about birth control methods?
Birth control.
Yeah. Like pills, IUD, condoms.
I'm not familiar with those.
You're not familiar with those. How
Yeah.
about sex education? Is it taught here in the Philippines?
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah.
Do your parents talk about sex stuff with you?
No.
No, why not?
Well, actually, my family is kind of conservative, so we don't really talk about that stuff.
Oh, you don't, guys?
Yeah, but I think we need to talk about it more.
So do you think we need more babies in the Philippines? No. No. See what we're dealing with here? Now, I want to personally thank all those who agreed to be interviewed, as well as the people who agreed to speak with me privately. Most people didn't want to talk about it at all, and the ones that did asked that their remarks be kept off camera. I know it's not the easiest subject to discuss, so I applaud their openness. But hopefully you got a glimpse into what many Filipinos are thinking. Almost everyone agreed that we don't need to increase our population. But there's still a huge disconnect when it comes to the methods of preventing it. People who said they only wanted to have 2 kids often ended up with 5 and seemed to have an attitude of, oh well, stuff happens. A lot of them were using the withdrawal or rhythm method. And when it didn't work, they just accepted the results and continued right along on the same path. As far as I can tell, the government isn't the problem. They actually seem to be doing a decent job of providing information through schools and public health centers, where birth control can often be obtained for free, so it's not being kept from people. It's that too many people are choosing not to use it. The fact is, there are cultural beliefs at work here, and many people cited religious prohibitions against birth control. And too many people got their information from family and friends and Facebook instead of reliable sources. An astounding number of Filipinas have been told that using birth control pills will ruin their chances of having babies in the future, even though hundreds of millions of women around the world have used the pill for over 60 years. If it caused sterilization, you'd think we'd know about it by now. But in the Philippines, rumor and gossip outweigh evidence and research. So as long as people get their information from their next-door neighbor, things won't be changing anytime soon. Well, that's it for this episode, and I'll be back on Tuesday with something I know you'll enjoy. I'm planning to release a funny short this weekend too, so prepare to laugh. I'm also doing a Q&A video, so if you're a member of my Patreon page, you can submit any question you like, and I'll try to include it, unless it's completely inappropriate, in which case, I'll just laugh and move on to the next one. Till then, folks.
If you think about it, I'm kinda like a pirate, helping you navigate the tricky waters of Filipino culture and dating, and telling you how to find your first mate. Are you gonna listen to just anyone, or trust your Captain P to lead you to the booty? And you best be hitting that like button, subscribing to me channel, and hitting that notification bell, or I'll shiver your timbers and cut off your jib. And while we be sailing, why not feast your eyes on me other videos too? And yes, I'm a real pirate. I've got the sunken chest to prove it.